written by Homer. Let's see. Written and produced by Homer Herman Hammonds Jr. Let's see. Mark that. This is an MP3. Once again, this is AI generated, but human written. So let us know what y'all think in the comments. Let's go.
A flash before my eyes of all the things that we ever did. All of the laughter, days in the park, rolling around in the grass till long after dark. Well, that day I saw you, yes I saw you again, baby. You were my lover, and again we were friends. That's when I knew it, it was then. I know I'm never getting over you. I say I'm never getting over you. Oh, I know I'm never getting over you. 'Cause you are deep in my mind, never to be erased, not by space nor time. As I look into your eyes, I find it hard to stare. 'Cause I know on the other side, I just might find me standing in there somewhere. Yeah. That day I saw you, yes I saw you again, baby. You were my lover, and again we were friends. Yeah, that's when I knew it, it was then. And I know I'm never getting over you. I say I'm never getting over you. Yeah, never getting over you. Been over you. 'Cause you are me. 'Cause you are no way. That day I saw you, yes I saw you again.
The look on Dirty Fingers place is priceless.
And again we were friends. That's when I knew it was there.
I know. I got an ice on Dirty Fingers one time.
I know I'm never
Got ice on Dirty Fingers.
good times, the bad times we've been through, the happy and sad times together forever. In my mind, we're always together. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, help me say yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause you are me.
Let me start off. That computer good. That computer good. Silicone chocolate. Silicone chocolate, ladies and gentlemen. Yo. You can't argue with it. I don't know if we should start with Dirty Fingers or end with Dirty Fingers.
Is the songwriter in the room?
Yeah, the songwriter's in the room.
All right, good. Go with everybody else. I don't have a lot to say. I don't think I do, but go with everybody else.
All right, I'll start. For me personally, so Homer has been a member on the site for a year, right? And so I first heard his music from our music review, and it's like he's a musician, so he writes, he plays, he produces, he does everything, but it's like he's come back to music. Like, it was an interesting thing. Like, we just had this conversation probably like last week, and we were just talking about it. Like, he'll be referencing the records, but he can't pull it all together because it's like he's wearing too many hats, and then he still has life. And so it's like, but he really writes, and he's had like Christmas songs. He had like a lot of songs that I like, and we've played music, but it's like it's not there sonically because he's doing everything. And so he had a record that he had submitted, and it was like I can't remember. It's like a kind of upbeat, like Southern soul party type record, and it was like everybody loved it in live, but it just wasn't there sonically. And then he sent it back, I want to say like last week, and he used SUNO to nope, it was an update he posted. He used SUNO to reference the record, and I played them back to back. Like, I played it, I was like, yo, this sounds way better. But I played what he actually sent in reference. It was damn near the same song. It was just performed and mixed better. Like, that was it. So it's like, so in those instances, it really shows, like, for me, is like when a person, all right, I can't hit all of these notes, but I got this melody, I use auto-tune. Like, if I ain't got perfect timing, I'm on the beat machine, I'm gonna quantize it. Like, I'm gonna use technology to get my vision out. So that's so like me listening to this, and it's like, I know that he wasn't gonna sing this. so it's like, and then in lieu of finding an artist to actually reference it for him, to be able to dump it in something, like have it written, perform it, produce it, like kind of he can reference it and then feed it into something, and it polishes it up and gives me something that I can play and present. I think that's dope. Those are my thoughts.
Okay.
But all my musicians on here is like, man, fuck this devil music.
I'd like to go next. All right, fam. It's a couple things here. First of all, to people who probably never even seen SUNO in action, then it's an amazing creation, right? I've had this conversation with Kelby before. We've talked about this off the air. We've talked about it in front of people just privately. I have used SUNO. I'm a creative too, even though I do K1's radio. I'm also a creative. I'm an artist, producer, engineer by trade before I even did any media. Artist, producer, engineer, right? So, and songwriter, right? And I told Kelby when I first used SUNO, I was like, the biggest benefactors of this AI revolution, particularly SUNO, would be the songwriters and producers, people who needed to reference tracks. They'll be the biggest benefactors of this particular technology. And I said that, and it's immediately it shows, right? This is just one glaring example that we hear on this music review having. But I told you immediately, and the people that would hate it, the people that are going to be pushing back against it, are the people who feel like it's going to replace what they do, which are the artists, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the artists are the people that are at, and producers too. You feel me? Because it can come up
the producer shit is crazy.
It can come up with some hell of a tracks. You know what I'm saying? The engineers, you guys are still safe, and the songwriters are really the biggest benefactors. I said that. So with that being said, as far as the review of this particular record, well done. Now, someone mentioned in the comments, you could tell, they said, if you look at the YouTube comments, it says, I could tell it's AI because they all have that sound. Keep in mind, this is the early training part of AI. Yes, that is true. I could pick AI songs out with my ear now, mainly because I do use Suno, and because of doing radio, I listen to so much music every week. Like I can just tell, it does have a quote unquote sound that they have, but just give it time. They just starting out. You know what I'm saying? In a while, the more input it gets, the more it gets trained, the more you ain't gonna be able to tell. It's gonna get better and better and better and better, just like your versions of OSs have gotten better over the years. You know what I'm saying? Windows 10 ain't the same as what it is now. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. OS, Mac OS, whatever, ain't the same as what it is now, right? So this it's just gonna keep getting better and better. So yes, you can tell that I saw that comment, and I would tend to agree with that comment on YouTube, but also give it a year or two, and then you won't be able to tell. For real. You barely can tell now, and only the trained ears. And in a year or two, you won't be able to tell, because it'll be, the more people use it, the more it gets smarter and gets trained. And then all of a sudden you won't be able to tell. The more riffs, more people add, more words, more people use their audio to reference it themselves. And then it takes that and then uses that again. Once again, it's you won't be able to tell in a year or two. So the song itself to me was really great. And just in I guess in conjunction with this, if you looked at, for what I do, I noticed that iHeartMedia, I don't know if you talked about this, Kevin, but iHeartMedia basically came out and put a statement out saying they're not going to play any AI music on the platforms, on the radio stations, right? That's what they said. Right. Okay, I get that. They said that's what they said. They just put a statement out. They're not going to use any AI personalities. They're not going to play any AI music on any iHeartRadio stations. I get it. I got it. Even as somebody that owns a platform, I'm still struggling whether or not I want to just start really rocking with the AI music. With that being said, that has nothing to do with how amazing some of this stuff sounds. It sounds better than a whole bunch of the artists, the human artists. The music itself tends to come out better than some of these human artists. And that just is what it is. And this is a good example of that. Like, this is a well put together song. Even though it's not finished, it's like you could get a lot of singers, a lot of humans who can't even hit those notes right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That the AI is hitting. And that's just the facts. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a good song. Like I said, to the songwriters out there, this is an amazing tool that you guys should definitely be utilizing. And this guy is definitely putting it to work.
Rock.
Rock. Okay. This is what I feel about the AI. Mm-hmm. No need complaining about it. No need discussing it. No need having panels about it, because it's here. No matter what we say, what we do, you can't stop it. It's going to take over the licensing portion heavily, because people are going to be like, oh, I don't need to pay all this money for a commercial. I don't need to pay all this money for a soundtrack. I can use AI. But it's going to really bring out the people that are real artists that's performing. Now you got to perform. Now you can just stand in front of the stage and think people would just like your music. Now you got to go above and beyond the call to be like, oh, I'm a real artist. Not I'm a real person. It's the experience, you know. And like you said, it's like, yeah, you could tell now, but shoot, in a year, I'm not going to even give it 2 years. In a year, you're not going to be able to tell it, because they ain't going to really be able to like heavily mimic voices and different portion. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some people to do AI in which it's almost kind of like an auto-tune thing now, in which it's actually morphing their voices now versus you just put it in there to come up with a voice, in which they do record the whole song with their own voice on their own phone and put it in there and really just morph into what they want to do. Like I said, am I play AI on my station right now? Probably not yet, but it's gonna come to a point in which you can't even tell it, you know. And for AI song in early, you know, stages, not bad. You know, it's just one of the things, like, for all y'all artists that's scared and be like, well, it's gonna cut into the art, step the game up. That's all I gotta say. Shit.
It's a lot of, I see a lot of, just let me Kelby, I'm looking at your comments. Was it Ambrose? I think it was Ambrose Chefro. And then somebody, I think it's DJ Temp on TikTok, also says you can give it a decade, it's still going to be trash. That's just, yeah, that's not true. It's not going to be trash. You know, you may not like it. You can say it's fake. You can call it whatever you want to, but you can't call it trash if it sounds good. We all have ears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether or not you agree with the use of AI and will it replace people? Of course, yeah. Of course, it can't do live shows. Of course, it can't get out of the network and meet people. Of course, the stories aren't authentic. But then again, when you think about it, is it not authentic? Because if you're a songwriter and you're writing a song about something that happens to you, you can't sing, but you feed into AI. It's your story. It's your story. It's not the AI story, but it's the songwriter story. Maybe not. I don't know. But the point is, like, let's stop with the games. Somebody's still gonna be trash. No.
Listen,
we've heard some already at this point. We've heard some songs that sound good. You can't say it's trash. Just say you don't rock with the AI. Because like I done heard some AI songs that'll blow most of these people, most of these artists away, most of these independent artists away. Truth be told, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. You feel me? The ones that's really been some, because you can take the AI and what it spits out and then track it out, stem it out, and then go inside and take those stems and put them inside Pro Tools and really go crazy with the mixing and mastering and get it to another level. Let's not talk about that. Song sounds.
It's several people who didn't know it was an AI song. Like I will point out. Like,
yeah, so like, man, it's like yeah. I ain't trying to hear that. I don't care what nobody. You know what I'm saying? I've heard some AI songs that are very, very, very good.
You want to?
That's the scary part about it. That's what's scary about it. The shit is scary good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, now this is not a conversation about whether I think it's moralistically right. I'm an artist, like I'm a creative, so I get it. I'm not trying to take away from that element of it. As a person that wrote songs and got songs out and got product out with myself, of course I feel a way about it. Yes, I do. But I'm not gonna sit here and say it's trash, especially after I went in there myself, because I had to go in there and use it myself to see what this technology is bringing to the table. You know what I mean? Because it's coming, it's here, it's coming, it's here, and it's not going anywhere. It's just going to expand. So I needed to understand it and see what it's really capable of. And after actually using it myself, hands on, I was blown away by it, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it is fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know what I'm saying? But you can't say it's trash, because some of those songs really sound better than a whole bunch of stuff that's been presented to me by humans, and that's just the facts, man. You know what I mean?
DJ Tim said he had to jump out the crowd over on TikTok. Said, hold on.
Yeah, real quick, man. Hey, I'm at work. I'm in the warehouse. I want to make sure you can hear me clear before I start speaking.
Yeah, we can hear you.
First of all, what's going on, panel? Appreciate everything y'all doing. You already know what it is. Making it magazine, man. Must respect. It's trash because it's not authentic, man. You can't replace it with a knockoff, man. Simply put, man.
Listen,
you like it,
hold on, Tim. DJ Tim, I must stop you. I just gotta stop you right there, because the Candler Road Flea Market would disagree with you. I can name a lot of flea markets. We done all shopped at a discount mall once or twice and got a questionable pair of Air Force Ones.
I got a question real quick.
And you get roasted. You get roasted for that because it's not acceptable, man.
Oh, man.
That's the part. It's like, I'm not gonna condone it. I'm not gonna condone it, man. It's that simple, bro.
DJ Tim, this is Blizzard with K1's Radio, brother. I don't know you, but I'm just having a conversation. So I never met you before, but what's up, fam? So listen, again, I am a creative myself. I create music. I understand the trepidations about all of it. I understand you saying that's like somebody got a big fake chain on, like, yeah, you know that and they stunting, and they out here like, yeah, but you know it ain't real, right? I get what you're saying in that regard.
It's the principle behind it. That's it.
To the listening ear, at face value, is the song bad or good? Is what I'm talking about in this music review. Is the song bad or good? And you can't say the AI songs don't sound good. Yeah, we know
the song you just played, that was bad.
That little song right there was a reference, though. This is Kelby's opened this platform up for it to that's an idea that he presented, so it's not a finished product. So I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
I speak for myself when I haven't heard no AI songs.
Okay,
period. That was hard.
It's not authentic, right?
They all lack feeling.
Okay, so here this go back to some hip hop shit. This go back to some real hip hop shit, because like, how many like the songs like, yo, this shit, but if it ain't real, if they really ain't from the streets, if they ain't really living their life, then it's like we throw the whole thing away. But that shit still had a bop. Like, what we talking about?
Milli Vanilli is a perfect example.
Russell's storyline was fake. It wasn't authentic. How the rap people are not authentic. They rap about drugs and gangs and all that kind of stuff. So you're saying it's trash because it's not authentic? You got to look at it that way. You got to call it, a lot of R&B artists, the songs ain't about them. They have 5 or 6 writers writing by their own, like that another person is singing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you're right, and we say it a lot about so-called people who claim they can sing, but they using synthesizers and auto tones. We say the same thing about them, bro. You're a knockoff. You're not like we want the real singers who really can sing, man. Stop saying you can sing when you're using.
Okay, so
you know
I got you.
Synthesizer auto tones. Like,
He's a
you can take all
purist.
the effects away, and you can hold
Look,
your note.
now Dirty
Cool.
Fingers want to
We
jump
can
in.
respect you.
Dirty Fingers have found a kindred spirit.
This is what I do want to say. I wanted to not. I didn't want to come in emotional, and I wanted to stay on topic.
Mhm.
So I wanted to hear what the other panelists had to say before I spoke.
Okay.
For the songwriter who wrote this song, based upon what Blizzum just pointed out to me in a very clear way, and Kelby, I'm gonna have to jump to my computer because I'm about to lose battery power.
Okay.
The song was well written. My trepidation in reviewing it is I don't know who made the arrangement, the songwriter or the AI, because there was a lot going on regarding the different movements in the song. And if you wrote all of them and the AI just sang it, great. But if the AI generated the orchestration, the arrangement also, it's hard for me to judge the songwriting aspect of it, because part of the songwriting is the arranging of the song. So that's my only trepidation regarding being able to give an opinion upon the song. Did it sound great? Yes. I just don't know how to credit you or what to credit you as the songwriter for. Lyrically, it was very interesting. And overall, it was a good song. The voice made it really interesting, but then it was frustrating for me only because I was told it was AI. All right, so I'll stop right there because I want to give a distinct opinion about the song for that person.
All right, so I'm going to I'm gonna fuck up the whole room right now. You at the club, song comes on, and the record's playing. Because like, does the context, does knowing this extra information change how you perceive it? So song comes up at the club, right? And song comes on, and everybody loving it, and a baddie out on the dance floor, twerking, getting it in, dancing with you. She got a fatty. It's like, and the song is going, and then you find out, hey my boy, you know that record? Nah, that ain't AI, but you dancing with a dude. That's knowing the origin. Does having that little bit of information change how you perceive things?
Listen, man. Listen, bro. You wild. Listen, man. Because I don't want to eat up your review with this, because I knew when you decided to do an AI song, I knew it was gonna end up coming here. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was looking at the comments and I was like, we're gonna have to say something about it being AI. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it. You know, and it's okay. But I just want to stop people from. I want to stop like creatives and people in other music industry people short of saying, it's trash. Like, come on, fam. You know
it
what I'm saying?
sound good.
Like, come on, man. Some of that. I ain't saying this particular song is finished. Like I said, you opened up this review, Kelby, to ideas. So that you clearly said before you played that song. I don't know if the person jumped on at the end after that, but you said this is the reference tracks. You led off with that. You said this is an AI song. He's a songwriter. You said this is a songwriter. This is something you put in AI to spit out. So we listen. Well, I'm listening to it with songwriter ears. I'm not listening to it with radio ears at that point, because I know it's not a finished product. Because you told me he just was using it as a creative platform, and you opened up your review to let people play, to let people present those kind of songs. So it's not something he's sending out to get to Spotify, or that's not something that he's sending to me as a program director, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just an idea, and he's cooking with gas as far as his pen, because you said that he wrote art, that was lyrics that he wrote, and he fed it to SUNO, and they gave it back to him. Like Finger said, the arrangement and everything and all that. I guess if we're critiquing that, we got to give credit to, I don't know how much you do it, because when you use Suno, if you never used it, there's levels to it. Like you can just put basic ideas in there, or you could put full songs. Tell it this is the hook. Tell it this is the intro. Tell it to sing it this way. You can actually tell it to do all kind of stuff. So you can craft it a lot to your own liking. So how many prompts did he really use? I don't know. Is that what we're asking ourselves at this point? I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that should get dicey.
I would listen to it from like, is that a good song? Because at this point, as he's a songwriter, he's not an artist. So we listen to it like, okay, yeah, that's something that you could take and present to another artist for them to sing, to the human artist, or present to the label of somebody, you know what I'm saying, to sell or something like that. That's what we listen to it for this particular moment right here in time.